Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It's what we do. Good morning, Nonstop News starts right now. We are the only TV station in town commercial free all the way up to the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning, including a look at traffic with Joy and, of course, a look at your weather with Jeanette. Good morning, Jeanette.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Beautiful out there this morning. If you don't believe me, well, let me move out of the way so you can check out this view of downtown San Antonio. We're just seeing some patchy clouds. That's it. Temperatures, well, they're in the upper 60s to low 70s. Raul B. Rodriguez lot weather cameras showing it's 72 degrees. Dew point is at 67. This afternoon, we're going to see temperatures climbing into the 90s, mostly low 90s. Few spots in the mid 90s, upper 80s to near 90 in the Western Hill Country. Average high temperature for us right now is 90 degrees. By the 30th of the month, that average high drops to 87. End of October, 77 is the average high. And then by the end of November, average high temperature 68. So it is going to get a lot cooler, but we have to wait a couple months. Next week, rain is in the forecast. Temperatures should be coming down once that rain comes in. I'll show you the 7-day forecast zone by zone coming up in your full forecast in under 10 minutes.
Okay, we are still looking at I-35. Our biggest slowdown is going to be on the northeast side of San Antonio. This is something that has become pretty regular for us, but today we are up to a 35 to 40 minute delay northbound on I-35 between Loop 410 and Loop 1604. So this is one of our busier days. We had kind of taken a little bit of a break recently. Today, unfortunately, not the case. Downtown, we're up to about a 15-minute delay in the northbound lanes of I-35. That's as you're approaching the closure at South Alamo Street. That's a complete closure. The one over on the northeast side is just a partial closure. Here's a quick look at what the rest of San Antonio looks like. Photojournalist David Mendoza is live from Sky 4, and he's been circling above San Antonio, checking out all of our favorite hotspots. Good morning, David.
Hey, good morning. All over the city this morning. That is correct. Right now I'm at 281 and 410. And the rest of the city looks pretty okay. We're not looking too bad across the city. It's just 35 on the northeast side. That's where I'm headed to give you another look. Back to you for now.
All right, David, thanks. That's the latest with your on-time traffic.
Emma Allen at the live desk. New video coming out showing a 74-year-old being robbed outside of a convenience store in Houston, and now police are looking for that person responsible. Police say it all happened on August 30th. Juan Armendariz says he was on his way to buy lottery tickets when someone came up to him and asked him for money. Video right there that wasn't released until 2 weeks later, just now, showing the suspect reaching into his shirt pocket when he refused, and that's when a struggle followed, ultimately knocking the 74-year-old man down to the ground, and his cash was stolen. Armendariz says his medical issues made it difficult for him to fight back, and he lost balance. Houston police say there have been a handful of calls over the last few months about other incidents right there in the same area, but nothing violent like this aggravated assault. Police officers are hoping someone recognizes the suspect that was outside of this gas station. Crime Stoppers is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to that arrest. That is the latest from the live desk.
All right, Emma, thank you. About 15 minutes now before 7 a.m. this morning, we are still working to find out the ID of the man who was shot and killed in northeast Bexar County yesterday. This is exclusive video from Sky 4 of the scene at Steep Valley near Old Seguin Road. There was a bunch of people inside this home at 3:30 in the morning. At some point, he walked out, got in the car, tried to drive away, but was shot. Police have detained and are questioning several people right now.
This morning, Crime Stoppers need your help finding a hit-and-run driver. Police say in July, a woman tried crossing the frontage road off of I-35 when she was hit. Police say they're looking for a blue Ford Edge with a red A sticker in the lower right rear window. A reward of up to $5,000 is being offered for any information leading to an arrest. The woman is okay.
This morning, a 16-year-old is in critical condition after he was hit by a car in front of Jay High School. Northside ISD spokesperson said that crash happened about 2 p.m. yesterday on Marbach Road. That's the road that goes right in front of Jay. No further details released or information on the driver who was allegedly hit that student.
Still no word on where a possible human skull came from. A landscaper found it in front of a business on San Jacinto Street near downtown.
When I picked it up, I kind of got this weird feeling. So I had to set it back down. I'm glad that that I found it and we got the authorities involved, because It could be a missing person that, belongs to somebody's family.
Now, that landscaper found that skull yesterday morning. When police arrived, they found other possible decomposing body parts on property.
There's a new crosswalk that's been set up on the southeast side. This is where less than a month ago, a pregnant mom was hit and killed walking across the street with her little girl. That woman's name was Jeanette Espitia. She died. She was 8 months pregnant at the time. She was hit by a car on Southeast Military and Old Corpus Christi Highway. This was last month. The real sad part of this is she was walking across with her 1-year-old daughter. She pushed the little girl out of the way, so the little girl's okay, but the mom was hit and killed. The driver did stop to help. That person's not facing charges.
Bexar County fire officials cleared a massive grass fire at a solar farm in Converse. It started around noon Tuesday at the OCI solar farm on Binns-Engelman Road. Fire crews say landscapers cutting grass most likely caused the spark, burning a total of 20 acres of land. No injuries have been reported.
The Institute of Texan Culture is being torn down despite efforts by the Conservation Society of San Antonio. The state appellate court ruled in May the society did not have the authority to sue the city or to stop the teardown. The land is key when it comes to the Spurs' new downtown arena and the entire Project Marvel development.
Thanks to a generous donation, San Antonio Sports is headed to the bank. The PM Group presented an $85,000 check to the organization. San Antonio Sports is a nonprofit that connects families to educational resources, sports, and fitness events.
Well, Bexar County held a town hall meeting last night for folks who live there on the east side. They're talking about expanding the grounds of Freeman Coliseum. At play here is Project Marvel, the downtown arena, kind of how everything ties together. The expansion of Freeman would cost nearly $200 million. That is up for a vote. It's one of the votes in November. It's listed as Prop A on the ballot. Now, if voters approve, the county would increase the hotel and rental car tax, and that money would be used to expand the grounds. San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo CEO Cody Davenport says this could all generate another $385 million a year on top of the $330 million that comes in from the rodeo.
We would want locals involved in this. One thing, I want to work with people that I know in the area, so I want locals inside of this thing too. I don't want to go to big contractors from out of state or stuff like that. If we can, if I have control over that.
To show the details of specs inside
their town hall next month.
Literally down.
James Cotter, the longtime business partner of Brad Simpson, is expected to be in court today. He's charged in the disappearance of Olmos Park mother Suzanne Simpson. Cotter is accused of helping Brad Simpson hide an illegal gun inside a wall of his home. It's unclear how exactly the gun is connected with the case. Suzanne Simpson disappeared last October and is presumed dead. We will live stream Cotter's court appearance on our website, news4sa.com.
Prosecutors in Utah formally charged Charlie Cook's alleged killer. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson made his first court virtually yesterday. Prosecutors say they do seek or will seek the death penalty. He will remain in custody without bail. His next hearing scheduled for next week.
The response to Charlie Kirk's death has sparked a national debate over free speech. A Texas State student is expelled after publicly mocking Charlie Kirk's death on campus. The video has been circulating online since Monday. Teachers and first responders also facing repercussions for disparaging social media posts concerning the same matter. We reached out to a local attorney to better understand more about the potential consequences public employees might face.
I think each instance requires us to look at the facts and ask, does this cross the line? But I would hope that most people would show some restraint and use the First Amendment privilege responsibly.
We've since learned that first responder Danielle Myers was fired from her job in Canyon Lake after a post on Facebook. We were unable to reach Myers for comment, but did hear back from the woman who reported the post.
She works as a firefighter in EMS. And we were all honestly concerned, like, if you show up to my house and I was to have a Trump flag outside, are you going to not save my life because I have a difference in opinion than you?
The Texas Education Agency is currently investigating 180 complaints against teachers who have been accused of making inappropriate comments about Kirk's death online.
FBI Director Kash Patel tells lawmakers on Capitol Hill, quote, "I'm not going anywhere."
During a Senate hearing, Patel was questioned on topics ranging from Charlie Kirk's murder investigation to the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. News 4 San Antonio's Tawny Davis joins us live right now with a recap of the hearing. Good morning, Tawny.
Good morning. Kash Patel was defiant on Capitol Hill, defending his job so far as FBI director. Take a listen to his comments to the Senate committee.
I'm not going anywhere. If you want to criticize my 16 years of service, please bring it on.
The most controversial moments came after Democratic Senator Cory Booker accused Patel of making the country less safe. He cited Patel's firing of senior FBI officials and his significant misstep in the early hours of the Charlie Kirk investigation.
You claim that you have a suspect in a serious assassination. Whoops, then you don't have a suspect. But here's the thing, Mr. Patel. I think you're not going to be around long.
That rant of false information does not bring this country together. If you want to work on bringing this country, it's my time, not yours.
My God.
If you want to talk about
dividing this country,
it is my
I follow
time.
you on your social media posts that
It is
tear
my
this country
time.
apart.
Earlier, Patel was slammed by the committee's top Democrat for the director's initial claim that a subject was in custody in the Kirk investigation, which Patel eventually had to take back. So many Republicans or senators defended Patel throughout the hearing. Senator John Cornyn of Texas says that Patel's performance as FBI director should not be criticized, citing that it took about 33 hours to arrest the man accused of killing Charlie Kirk. Reporting live, I'm Tawny Davis. Back to you.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeanette Espitia.
So far this week, our weather has been very quiet. Late Monday saw some pop-up showers and even some isolated thunderstorms. Parts of the area saw some isolated activity yesterday. We're going to keep that going through the upcoming weekend. Just a isolated shower or thunderstorm possible each afternoon. However, next week, bigger changes coming our way. High pressure will keep things mostly dry through Sunday. Next week, however, we'll see a storm system dropping south across the high plains, then moving farther south. This is the system that will likely produce rainfall around here. So this upper level low will spread showers and thunderstorms across south central Texas on Monday. Heaviest rainfall looks to be Monday nights, and we could have a bullseye over San Antonio with heavy rain. Tuesday, still a bit of rainfall before that storm system starts to move away towards the Gulf and then the lower Mississippi River Valley. How much rain are we expected to see? Well, anywhere between 1/4 of an inch to 1 inch plus. Looks like the highest amounts will be across northern Bexar County and the Hill Country, with another area of possibly heavy rain down across deep South Texas. Areas there could pick up over 1 inch of rainfall as well. So make sure that you stay tuned. We're going to keep you guys updated. This is still an evolving forecast. But we are looking at higher confidence at that chance for rain next week. There is rain right now moving towards deep South Texas. No rain for us here this morning. Another storm system is producing rainfall across the Dakotas down towards Kansas. We'll see the tail end of a cold front move across North Texas by the end of the week. As we go through the day, it's going to be mostly sunny through noontime and then partly sunny the rest of the day. Could see a shower in parts of the area. If you do see a shower or thunderstorm, it'll be pretty brief. Timing from that, I would say between 2 and 6 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon, also a pop-up shower in a few spots, primarily across our southern and eastern counties. Friday, expecting mostly sunny skies. Well, in the eastern Pacific Basin, that is the remnants of Tropical Storm Mario. Moisture from that is moving towards the southwestern U.S. In the Atlantic Basin, we now have Tropical Depression 7 forecast to become Tropical Storm Gabrielle. Then it looks like this will intensify to at least a Category 1 hurricane sometime Sunday into Monday as this storm system moves across the Atlantic Ocean. Behind that, there is another tropical wave, and that has a small chance of development. Taking you through this Wednesday, scattered clouds and comfortable temperatures through the morning, low 70s until 8. At noon, we're going to crank up the heat a little, 86, 87. This afternoon, we'll climb up to about 93 degrees. 10% rain chance closer to San Antonio tomorrow, and then a 10 to 20% rain chance on Sunday. 30 to 40% chance early next week. Temperatures will be dropping, especially Tuesday, talking scattered showers and thunderstorms. thunderstorms. You'll see here in the extended forecast for the other 3 zones, a 40% rain chance in the Hill Country Monday, Tuesday, 50% next Tuesday in the eastern zone.
Live again from Sky 4, photojournalist David Mendoza checking in once more along I-35. Unfortunately, I don't think it looks a whole lot better than the last time we were in this area. Still looking at over a 30-minute delay. I'll turn it over to David for the latest. Good morning, David.
Hey, good morning. We are back where we started, 35 north and 410. Still looking bad, still dealing with construction. It's slow in the area. Prepare for a delay if you're headed in the northbound lanes. The southbound lanes aren't looking that hot either. Looks like we have a lesser delay in the area. The positive news of the morning, no major working accidents. I'll leave you with that. Have a great day. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Here it is, that 35-minute delay on the northeast side. Downtown, about a 15-minute delay in the northbound lanes of I-35 as you're approaching South Alamo Street. Here's the rest of San Antonio with your on-time traffic.
Thank you, Joy. Trending now, if you find yourself in New York City this fall, make sure you visit Times Square. Fans of the hit sitcom show Friends will have a chance to hang out right where Ross, Rachel, Monica, Chandler, Joey, and Phoebe all did. A real-life version of Central Perk will pop up and be a permanent staple eventually in Times Square. That's the coffee shop that the characters would meet up and chat. Cushman & Wakefield, the company building this out, says it will offer a unique, immersive retail and cafe experience.
You were saying earlier, Rachel was your favorite. The haircut, the whole thing.
All of it. I loved all her outfits at the time. I still do. I mean, I don't think she really went out of style, any of those things.
If that's on TV and I'm flipping through, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'll watch till the end of the episode. I'll watch it every